I'm alive. Hello. All right, Sagittarius. I know what you're thinking. I dropped off the face of the earth. I never did the Sagittarius reading, which is my sun in the 13 Zodiac system. I never did the Sagittarius reading for the last batch of readings I did, which I know a long time ago. I'm on this journey right along with everybody else, and a lot has happened. A lot has happened and was happening, and sometimes you just need to disconnect from everything. So, but I'm back, and of course I had to start with Sagittarius. So I'm setting the intention that this is going to be, like the title suggests, a quickie. It's going to be a really quick one. Yes, I know what quickie means. I don't need any comments. And it's going to be a quickie, y'all. So we're going to do just a short 10-15 minute, I swear, I promise. Reading for Sagittarius for right now. Okay, so what that means, and I put that in all caps for a reason, because what that means is whenever you get to this reading, whenever you come across this reading, I don't care if it's now. Today is March 6th, 2022. I don't care if you watch it now, tomorrow, next month, next year, 5 years from now. It will be pertinent to you if you are called to watch it whenever. That's why I set the intention for it to be a message for right now, whenever who needs to see it, sees it. Okay. So it's not for March. It's not for the next week. It's not for, I've noticed that it's very hard to pin down energy based on anything on the calendar. Okay. So I could do a reading for today, and tomorrow will be totally different. Yeah, right? So anyway, Sagittarius, we're going to get going. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards, 1 tarot, 2 oracle, and we're going to get moving. And I will show you, this is the tarot, and I'm going to start with that. And we're going to just get kind of an overall message for you, Sagittarius, for what's going on right now. You may already be feeling this energy. This may be in the very, very, very recent past. Okay. It may be immediate past. Or you may turn a corner here any day, any minute, and feel this. So let's get a message for Sagittarius, an overall energy for right friggin' now. 8 of Wands. I'm going to intuitively read this because I do feel like the energies again there's no rule. It's prison rules right now, y'all. There's no rules. 8 of Wands. Notice he's got 7 stuck in the dirt there next to him, and he's hurling the 8th. Okay. So what's going on? He's wearing like Celtic colors. This is a Druid deck. It's the Druid Craft Tarot. He is definitely wearing clan colors of a Celtic clan, blue and red checked. Blue and red for me always comes through as divine partners. Okay, blue meaning masculine, red meaning feminine, not men and women, masculine and feminine, very different. But he is hurling that over the edge of it. It doesn't look like a very deep cliff, but maybe it is. Testing his strength, testing his accuracy. Okay, so Sagittarius, what's going on for you right now as you're watching this in real time is that you are, what I'm getting is that you're trying to get a vector on your path, but what you're doing is throwing the light too far, like shining the light too far in the future. Like he's determined, like he's got these 7 like ready to go, like he's just going to throw all 8 of them, right? But what he's doing is he's trying to see the next step, which if he took a step, he'd fall, right? But he's trying to see the next step, and he's throwing it way into the future. Like, show me this. And that is, it's useless. It's a waste of time, you guys. We could turn so many corners between now and a week from now that it just wouldn't make any sense to shine a light on when that could be 8 timelines away by the time you get there. Okay, so and it's definitely very airy. I'm just trying to intuit. He seems very light on his feet. He's very, okay, so what I feel like too is Sagittarius, you've been doing a lot of work on getting rid of some weight, on shedding heavy stuff in your life. Because look how unencumbered he is. So now he feels like he's ready to go, right? Like he's ready to sprint. He has shed all this baggage and he just wants to run now. But the problem is he still is not sure. I think what's going on, Sagittarius, is, and this is for maybe just one of you, okay? You know what your next step is, and you're too scared to take it. So you're trying to see what the result of that would be without taking it first, okay? You're trying to cheat. You're turning to the back of the book, Sagittarius. Shame on you. Stop that shit. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. You're turning to the back of the book and reading the end, and the end doesn't make any sense until you've read the whole book, right? So you could see something up there, but it's not going to make any sense to you. You have got to take this. I feel like this is really kind of a fool. Like if he took that step, he would fall. But that's really kind of like it's making me think of the Fool card, where it's a leap of faith. He's got to take it, like you're afraid that step is going to hurt. So you're staying just enough back off the cliff, away from the edge, and you're throwing okay, just show me what, if I do take this step, show me what that's going to look like a year from now. Okay, you can't stop it. Let's pull the next one because it's going to go together. And this is from the Fairy Forest, and then we will clarify the two with my Sacred Traveler deck, which is my favorite. It's my favorite deck. So there you go. 8 of Wands may have a traditional meaning for you, and that's great. I always have people saying, I think you're wrong because this is what I got. I'm not wrong. The message just wasn't for you. Okay. So you're getting your own message. Great. Apply it. Okay. Don't force it. There's no shoving the square peg into the round hole. But if other things about this card are jumping out to you and have meaning for you, run with that. Okay. If that's what resonates with you, that's what you were meant to see. All right, so let's just get an expansion of this message of, you're afraid to take that next step because it is going to be scary. It's a big one. It's a doozy. That next step is a doozy. And what does he say in Groundhog Day? When Bill Murray keeps stepping off the street into the pothole, into the puddle. All right, let's get an expansion on this message from our beautiful fairy. Yeah, I want this one. Yes, I do. All right, I'll let you come through. I'm not looking at you yet. One decided to stay, but we're not going to look at it till the end. Okay, so you got 38, which breaks down to 11, which we don't break down any further, right? That is a master number. 11 is very prominent right now. I'm not sure why. Doesn't matter. It feels very present. It feels very here. We're not anywhere near November, I know, but again, remember, get away from the calendar. Okay, get away from the dates on the calendar so much and focus on the astrology. Focus on the events going on. I know they're based on dates. I let the astrologers worry about that. I don't intuit any of my messages. But, well, okay, it's March 6th. So what'll be going on? I just try to intuit it all. And so you got the sigil keeper, symbols, signs, messages. So you are being sent lots of signs. You're being sent lots of confirmation that next step is really the one you need to take, and you're ignoring it. Okay, you're pretending, or you're asking for more signs, or you're asking for a bigger sign, and your guides are like, oh, all right, I guess I'll just keep bombarding them with 2222, with 3333, with 1234, with, oh my gosh, let's somebody talk about this. This is a synchronicity too, and this happens to me a lot, is I will see a word, and this is unusual for me because I'm a very learned individual. I like to think of myself as very intelligent, whatever that means, right? I see a word that I've never seen before. That is I always am mind blown because I'm like, 51 years old, I thought I'd seen every word. I'll see a word that I swear to God I've never seen before. The next 24 hours, I will hear it on TV or hear it on the radio, or a friend will say it, and I'll go, why? Where did this word come from? That is synchronicity as well. And it doesn't need to have a specific meaning except that you are on the right track. Okay. So you're getting signs that, yes, you need to maybe step off that cliff. The thing is you're viewing it as a cliff, and it's not, Sag. It's not a cliff. Okay. So you're getting so many signs from your guides. 11, the divine source, right? Like this number is your instant and immediate access to the all that is. You are the all that is. There's nothing standing in your way of connecting to everything, to the all-knowing, to the knowledge of the universe, okay? You are getting the signs. If you are experiencing headaches or a lot of cranial pressure, maybe third eye, okay, it's because they're trying to tell you that you know what to do, but you're too afraid to do it. So you've got some ego coming in. You've got some, let's draw that. Let's see what maybe is coming in. Let's do, let's look at, no, I'm going to look at that last. Let's do the Sacred Traveler. Let's just confirm what's going on here. And then we'll find out what is, like, what are you afraid of? What are you so afraid of? What? Yes, it's a big step, but you've taken big steps before, Sag. I know you have, because I am you. So let's see what's going on. What's going on with you? There's just so many, and you have so much support. Like, look at all the animals around her. I love this card because, first of all, she looks like a badass. I want to be her when I grow up, but she's got so much support from all these animals that we have been taught to be afraid of. There's that fear again, that unfounded fear. We have been taught to be kind of nervous around, like, remember the toads, how, oh, you'll get warts from toads. And remember how snakes, everybody's supposed to be afraid of snakes. And what else do we have? There's a scorpion. Oh, you're going to get stuck. Scorpions are poisonous. There's all these animals around her that we have been taught to fear. When really, you know why? Because they are the most spiritual animals on the planet, and they were put here to guide us. Okay. So go in, and if you've got an animal that you are particularly petrified of, it's because it's your strongest guide. Okay. So that goes right along with this fear of taking that next step, and unfounded. Like, you don't realize that if you would just take it. Think about Indiana Jones when he takes that leap of faith. He just does it, right? He just closes his eyes and he's pretty sure he's going to die. He's pretty sure he's falling to his death. And he takes that step, and lo and behold, there's a path there. That literally, it's there, right? Like, he kind of does this thing where you're like, oh, it was there the whole time. You just couldn't see it. It was camouflage. It has literally risen up and met his foot as he took the, if you want to think of it that way, magically. If you want to make it more magical, that's how it looked, right? So you just have to take it, Sag. And I got to tell you, I am talking to myself just as much as I'm talking to you. Again, I'm a Sag sun in the 13 sign system. I'm a Capricorn sun. I haven't resonated with that in so long that when I found out about Ophiuchus and this new system, I get it. There are a lot of eye rolls about that. For me, it's my truth right now. It's resonating with me right now. If that is ridiculous to you, then this is not the channel for you. You're the door's right there. Don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out. I don't need your energy here, and you don't need my energy, right? We don't need to be like that. We don't need that negativity in our lives. I want both of us to move forward in our beautiful truths. So, but yeah, I resonate with the Sagittarius. So when I read the description, I was like, holy shit, that's me. I was always trying to fit myself into being a Capricorn when there is nothing about me that is Capricorn. Nothing. It was actually stifling my magic when I was trying to, oh, but I'm a Capricorn. So you're not supposed to do that anyway, right? You're not supposed to identify with your signs, with your chart so much that it limits your potential. You're not supposed to do that. Don't let it define you. Let it guide you. Okay, right? Everybody would say that. Every astrologer, I think, would say that. Sacred Traveler. Let's get a confirmation of, what are you so afraid of, Sag? Why is this so friggin' scary? Uncovering treasure. Here's what I'm getting. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Sagittarius, you are petrified of succeeding. You are so scared of getting everything that you want in this life that you would rather stand here and chuck spears out over the cliff and not move. The thing is, that cliff is moving. Let me get rid of something on the screen here. The cliff is what I tell people, and I know I've said this a lot in these videos, if you've watched any of these previous videos, is even if we're curled up in the fetal position on our floor and we feel like we're not moving, we are on this journey is like a people mover in the airport. We are always on that people mover. That people mover is always moving. We are either on the left, moving as well, and moving a little faster and being intentional and being an active participant in our own lives, or we're on the right side, curled up in the fetal position with sucking our thumbs. Both are fine. Both are part of the process. We have to suck our thumbs sometimes. We have to take a break sometimes, and and just kind of regroup. We have to lose our shit sometimes. We have to allow ourselves to be human. Okay. So, what are you so afraid? If you took this fucking step, Sagittarius, oh my God, so much abundance. So much abundance coming your way. So much. I can't even tell you. Okay, I'm about done. 15, we're good. This stuck, and I definitely want to share this. Okay, 33. It breaks down to 3. So you got 8, 11, and 3. These don't have numbers, but it is a beautiful dragon protecting his treasure. This is you. Like, this is the treasure. It's not so much him hoarding and protecting in a negative way. It's more that is his birthright. It is his treasure. So anything that is waiting to come to you, you have all of this abundance and treasure waiting to come to you if you would just take that step. Okay. You know, don't give me that shit. I don't know. I'm not sure. You know, it is the scariest thing you could think about right now without feeling wrong. There's a difference, right? Like, there's scary, and then there's no, that is not my path, right? Scary's right here. It's right here. And it's time for you to take that step. You got 30, she who laughs. Humor, perspective, mirth. So I think part of the issue here, part of the block, is that you are taking it so seriously that you think, well, what if I take this step? It doesn't work out. My life is over. It is not like that. Okay. Even if this wasn't waiting for you to clear this path so it can come to you, it's not the end of your journey. So you have to go into I know she's an adult-ish, whatever, but this is definitely coming through to me as, approach this decision with your inner child kind of prevalent in your energy. Connect to your inner child, reconnect if you haven't connected in a while, hug her, love her, play with her, let her play. You need to go and, I think I can't remember. I did a video on this on one of my other channels. I can't remember, but it was something about don't just walk the dog. Listen to your music and dance while you're walking the dog. Be goofy, be childlike, and stop taking this whole thing so fucking seriously, okay? So this is your message, Sagittarius. Like, if you can just approach this huge decision, this huge step, with a childlike, adventurous spirit, then you're going to be able to take that step. Okay, I know, believe me, I don't mean to be mean because I'm a Sag. I know exactly what step I'm supposed to take. It's terrifying. It's scary. I get it. So I'm right there with you. We have to take this step. Sagittarians, all the signs are magical. Sagittarians are trailblazers. Plain and simple, fire energy. When we go fast. Okay, and we leave a path for other people to follow. We are the trailblazers, so it's time for you to take that step, Sag. I love you, and I will see you next time.